Armstrong International, with over 100 years of experience, 125 to be exact, with presence in 100 countries, is ready to meet you where you are on your energy efficiency journey. Through 5 generations of this family-owned company, working to provide an enjoyable experience for all of our customers, Armstrong is poised and ready to help you in your energy efficiency journey. Armstrong starts this with an initial discussion with the customer. Listening, an underrated value. Listening to the customer. Where are they? What do they need? How fast do they want to get there? What are their requirements? These are all valuable pieces of information so that we can help you move along with your thermal decarbonization roadmap, or just regular efficiency improvements in your system. We want to ask you as many questions as we can. These questions range from not only your CapEx and OpEx requirements, but also how many boilers do you have? What do your thermal systems look like? What is the age of these? What is your natural gas usage? What is your spark gap? What is the ratio between your natural gas and electricity? With all of this information, we can then help you with the right solution for you. Now, after we have that information, in general, we will do a walkthrough. These walkthroughs take approximately 4 hours, where we sit down with utility managers, with general managers, whoever will come to the meeting to help us understand your goals. A couple of hours in the plant, 2 hours in the plant, looking at the process, asking questions, seeing the state of your thermal utility system, and finding places that we can give you quick wins. And then we'll have a wrap-up meeting at the end so we can talk about our findings and what the next steps are. But during this walkthrough, it's also giving us a good idea of where you are on your journey from an efficiency standpoint. It helps us to understand whether you need a simple steam and condensate study, or if you're ready for that thermal mapping study, if you're ready to create that roadmap to the end goal, to remove natural gas, and how much effort it will take to do that. So once we find these quick wins through the walkthrough, we share those with you. Those quick wins aren't always Armstrong products. We make sure that our thermal engineers are agnostic. If we see something that is a safety issue, if we see something that you can improve immediately, we make that suggestion. Because we want you to have an enjoyable experience through this entire process. And that won't happen if we withhold information from you. We want to make sure that you are getting the best, most efficient information that you can to create the best, most efficient system. After we've done that walkthrough, we will suggest some type of study. And that study normally takes between 2 to 5 days, maybe even 10 days, depending on the size of your plant. And those studies start with steam and condensate studies that will find the root cause of any issues you have in your system, whether they're safety issues, utilization issues, efficiency issues, production issues. We will help you find those, and we will help you make that system as efficient as possible. We will also address the current state of the system. Where can you make improvements? Where are obsolete equipment being used? Where do you need to upgrade before there is an issue? We make sure that all of these recommendations are known. And we do this in a way that gives you the right solution, the best solution. Our thermal engineers don't come to you trying to sell a product. Anyone can come and try and sell you a product, and anyone can try and sell you a product at the lowest price. That's not why we come to you. That's not why we want to be your trusted partner, and that's not why large companies find us as a trusted partner. Because we do what's best for the customer, and we make solutions for the customers, not just product sales. So after we do that, we can help you prepare for the next phase of your decarbonization journey. If you only need a few improvements that help you get to that net zero goal that you've been promising, or if there's large improvements that need to be made, we can help you with that roadmap. That would be done with a more thorough type of study than the steam and condensate study. It's called a thermal mapping study. That thermal mapping study will be your window, the gateway into understanding how can I remove natural gas from my system. But we don't just tell you all of the different products that are available to do this and the technologies. We actually use a methodology, and that methodology is called circular thermal. Our circular thermal methodology will help you find solutions in your system, help you find a way to remove CO2, to decarbonize your system at the lowest possible operational expense hit and the lowest possible capital expenditure over time. You can make small capital expenditures in the beginning. There are solutions for that, but it may hamper the future abilities of your system to decarbonize at a reasonable cost. And that's why circular thermal methodology is so important. Use the waste heat that you have. Use the energy that's going out into the atmosphere, that's being wasted. We know that 70% of energy going into a system on average is wasted as waste heat. Let's recapture that. Let's not waste molecules or electrons. Let's recapture that and put that back into our system. Why pay for something when you can have it? You're already paying for it one time, don't pay for it twice. Circular thermal can give you the lowest operational expense per megawatt than any other technology that's out there today compared to gas. It's the one methodology that will help you save today, immediately, and not just spend money and then raise your operational expenses. We know your profit is important. We know that being good stewards of what you have is important. So let's use the energy you have today, put it back in the system, and make circular thermal the cornerstone of the methodology you use for your decarbonization journey. So now that we've done the thermal mapping, now that we understand circular thermal and using our waste heat as efficiently as possible, Armstrong has the ability to go on the next step, the final steps of engagement, the steps that many customers still need help with, and that's turnkey processes. And why is that important to Armstrong? And that is important because Armstrong is going to guarantee you energy efficiency savings. Armstrong is going to guarantee you the coefficient of performance promised on a heat pump. Armstrong is going to promise you that we will help you in that journey and you will make those savings. And having someone that can implement those solutions to make sure that that promise is kept is why we help you with that service. Turnkey services from Armstrong understand everything that's happened before in the process and can help implement that in your facility so that you're full running as soon as possible. And then before the journey ends, Armstrong has the ability to do operations and maintenance for you also. Operations and maintenance from Armstrong will not only help you with a safe system, they will make sure you have the most efficient system. The systems that we take care of are the best run systems in the industry because we make sure that the customer has the lowest operating expenses that they can. We make sure the customers have the safest thermal systems, thermal utility systems that they can. We make sure that everything is working as it should be, and that's how you save, and that's how you keep saving into the future. You can put a project in, and if you don't maintain it, you're not going to get the same savings in the future. But Armstrong, with its operation and maintenance program, will make sure that now and in the future, you're getting the most efficiency out of your system. Armstrong is with you every step of this journey. We want to make sure that from the beginning when we're listening until the end when we're helping you maintain your systems, you're having an enjoyable experience. And we will make sure we keep our promises and we will be that trusted partner that you are looking for in this journey. So if you're interested, please visit our website at armstronginternational.com. Visit us on LinkedIn. Please contact us so we can start that conversation to become trusted partners together.